Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss 4 ways to create a they say as shown in Graff and Birkenstein's They Say, I Say. So the first way to create a they say is to introduce a standard view, which is basically a view that most people believe in. The example that I have here is most people believe that taking vitamins prolongs one's lifespan. However, our studies show that those who do not take vitamin supplements live longer. So this is an example of a thesis statement that shows not only what we think, but also what others think. You can think of it as a conversation. So, argument is about having a conversation with others and responding to others. So, can you identify the they say in this sentence? If you said this first part, where it's most people believe that taking vitamins prolongs one's lifespan, then you're correct. So, this is the they say that we created in order to show what we are responding to when we discuss our studies. Okay, so the second way that you can create a they say is to make what they say what you say. Now, that sounds a little awkward and perhaps confusing, but think about how our thinking evolves over time. So, for example, when you were a child, perhaps you believed in Santa Claus and now you no longer do. So, in this example, you can see that the first part is about what I used to believe, and the second part is about what I now realize. So this first part is the they say, and the last part is the I say, even though both are about what I believe or believed. So here it says, I used to believe that stay at home moms were lazy and didn't want to work, but now I realize the difficulties of juggling 2 full-time jobs, my job at work and my job as a mom. So this is a good way to create a thesis statement if your I say is all about a realization. The third way to create a they say is to talk about something implied or assumed. So when we assume something, we jump to a conclusion without having enough evidence. When we imply something, it's basically saying something without actually saying it. So, in this example, I have all the standardized testing in schools imply that doing well on a test means a student will be successful. But I believe that acing a test and true success have nothing to do with each other. All right, can you identify the they say here? If you said this very first part, then you are correct. So, most students will just have this last sentence as their thesis, but instead of just having that, think about what's implied within about your topic. And by creating this, they say, we show what we are responding to. All right, and last but not least, we have an ongoing debate. So, if you really want to wow your instructors, this is the one to use in your essays. What makes this one unique is that there are actually 2 they says. So, let me read through this and let's see if you can identify all of the parts. Who to blame for the deadlock in Congress is a controversial issue. On the one hand, some argue that the Democrats say no to anything that's proposed, even if they were once for it. On the other hand, others argue that the Republicans are not uniting, which doesn't allow them to get a majority into anything. My own view is that no one is willing to work together because of the way big money has corrupted politicians. Okay, so my own view is right here. This is my thesis statement. This is what I'm going to be arguing. Now let's see if you can identify the they says. Well, here's one on the one hand, and then here's the other on the other hand. Now, what's really important about the ongoing debate is that you show 3 very different views. It's really important that you are showing all of the different sides to show how it's an ongoing debate. All right, well, that's it. Hope that helps.